Hey everybody, how's it going this week for you? We hope you're having a great week. We're coming at you this week with a comparison between the Chevy Silverado ZR2 Bison Edition and the GMC Sierra AT4 Edition. These are two trucks that are different on the outside as well as on the inside and mechanically, but also provide some of that same performance that you may be looking for in your vehicle. Also, it's Father's Day coming up soon, so we wanted to compare two trucks that dads might use on the regular to get the things done that we know that they're capable and able to do, and we appreciate all the things that dads do. So let's first talk about the mechanical insides of these two trucks. The Chevy Silverado ZR2 is going to come with a 6.2 liter Ecotec engine. The AT4 is going to come with a 3-liter diesel. That's these two trucks in particular. You can get a variation of those engines, but these two, I wanted to point out the difference between the 6.2 liter and the 3-liter diesel. Now, the first thing that you're going to notice a difference in is gas mileage. The 6.2 liter is going to get you about 16 to 17 miles per gallon on average, whereas the 3-liter diesel is going to get you 24 miles per gallon. So that's a little bit increased, but there is a cost associated with diesel as well. When it comes to performance, let's talk about torque. You're going to get about 395 pound-foot of torque with the 3-liter diesel, and then a little less with that 6.2 liter. But that's not going to affect your towing capacity. Your towing capacity for both of these vehicles is around 13,200 pounds, which actually, doing some research, is equivalent to the size of an elephant. But you can tow really fun things with this that dads use often, like ATVs, UTVs. You can get 3 to 4 horses on a horse trailer towing on these trucks, as well as a fully loaded toy hauler you can tow with the trucks. You can also tow some luxury RVs with sliders. So really good performance. You're going to get 420 horsepower on the 6.2 liter as well, and 420 on the GMC Sierra AT4. If I'm incorrect, we'll put that down below. But really good performance on the engines matching. Both of these are going to have a 2 transfer case, so you're going to get 4 low, 4 high. You're going to get 2-wheel drive as well, and so really good options there for your different drivetrains. And when it comes to these engines, you're going to get an engine blanket with the diesel. The plug-in is right down here, so you can easily plug that in to make sure that your diesel engine is staying warm overnight. So that's kind of it for the engines. Let's talk about the outsides a little bit. The outsides of these vehicles, your ZR2 is going to come standard factory with a 2-inch lift, so that gives it a little more of an aggressive look. You're also going to get this skid plate and this bumper that is a little better for an approach angle if you're going off-road. So that approach angle is kind of how you can approach different rocks or hills or anything like that as you're coming to them when you're going off-road. Whereas the AT4, it's a little more of a finished off look. You do get those red recovery hooks. You get Rancho shocks on the AT4. The difference between the Rancho shocks and the Multimatic DSSV dampers is those dampers are tuned to specifically handle any sort of unevenness in the road. It handles hitting the ground better when you're going off-road. So the ZR2 is a little better for kind of that off-road performance. The AT4 still performs well off-road, but the ZR2, you can push it to the limit when it comes to off-road performance. The exterior of these vehicles, this particular GMC Sierra AT4 comes in that volcanic red tint coat. Looks incredible. The ZR2, actually, we've applied our signature ceramic coating to the outside of that vehicle, so it's going to look really good whenever you're driving down the road. It's going to keep off some of those things from the elements, things like rainwater, bug guard, all those type of things. Whenever it hits that paint, it's going to wash off a lot cleaner and easier for you. So now that we talked about the exterior a little bit, let's jump on back and talk about the similarities and differences in the truck bed. Both of these trucks are going to come with these side steps here. I like the side steps on the ZR2 a little bit better. They do stick out a little more. And a customer brought up a good point about side steps whenever we were interviewing them and talking about them. The side steps can help protect your paint from people who open their doors a little too far. The side step will hit their door before their door hits your door. So a nice little feature there when it comes to the ZR2 edition of the Chevy Silverado 1500. All right, so this Chevy Silverado ZR2 comes with the blackout package, which looks really good. Also, the multi-function tailgate, which is a really nice feature a lot of different, we've talked about this before and done videos on it, but there's a lot of different configurations that you can do with these where you can put different products in. This can be a step, or it can actually extend your truck bed. This is an easy down tailgate, an easy lift tailgate, so it's just a press of a button, falls down and closes softly. This is where you can extend that tailgate, so if you have boards that are a little longer, 8-foot boards, you can get them in and securely bring them back here, not having to utilize tow straps as much. The other nice thing about this is it does become a step, and if you come around here, you can reach in and grab this little pull bar to help you step up. You do get 9 tie down options here in the back, as well as a spray and bed liner on the Chevy Silverado ZR2 truck bed. All right, so these are the side steps on this GMC Sierra AT4 that I mentioned earlier. Like I said, these are a little thinner in nature, but it does have this nice texture to it on the outside. So these are high clearance steps as well, so they're a little taller than your typical steps, so you can get over different objects easier. So here's the truck bed of the GMC Sierra AT4. You do have your trailering plug-ins back here. This is also a multi-function tailgate, so once again, easy down, different options there for you to use. The bed liner, though, is actually a Carbon Pro composite bed liner, so a little different than the spray and bed liner on the Chevy Silverado ZR2. A little firmer, I would say, but both are really nice, can handle whatever you want to put into it. The other thing that's really nice about the GMC Sierra that you have is you do have a 110 outlet out here in the back of the truck bed, so you can plug in your power tools and anything else you might want to plug in. If you're going camping, you can plug in lights, the stove, anything of that nature. So we open up this tailgate and we find a little surprise for us. This truck is outfitted with the Kicker audio system, so you can plug in your phone here, you can plug in your phone with an 1/8" cord there, or you can connect USB. This allows you to play music, radio, whatever you might enjoy out on the back of your truck bed. Let's step up into the tailgate. I did want to show you one nice feature that I like about this truck. It has a rear view bed camera that you can view what is going on in your bed as you're driving down the road. Also, this back window glass is remote controlled, so you can open that up if you would like to from your driver's seat. So over the past few years, trucks have greatly improved on the inside with their comfort settings, infotainment, all those good things. This truck and the Chevy Silverado ZR2 are going to be very similar on the inside. You get this large infotainment screen for you as you're driving down the road, you or your passenger. You can connect your phone using Google Assistant. You can also use Google Maps, easily tell your maps where you want to go. You're going to get heated and ventilated seats in this vehicle. You're also going to get, you know, us dads, we like our seat set a particular way. And so when someone else gets in the car and adjusts our seat, it's a little frustrating because then we got to get back and adjust it. This one, you're going to have 2 seating options. So you can set your seat, Dad, and just if ever somebody comes in and adjusts it and you get back in, all you gotta do is press that 1 or the 2 button wherever you might have saved your seat settings, and it'll easily get your seat back to where you want to be. Also, the other really great thing about this truck, I love this feature about some of the newer GM vehicles, is this live rear view camera that you get. You can adjust the brightness on it, you can adjust the zoom on it. It's really just a nice feature. You can adjust the height. If you ever have your truck bed or back row seat too loaded up, you can easily check out what is going on behind you and make sure you're always seeing where you need to go. Also, you get a sunroof in this truck, which is really nice. Be able to open that up, feel the sun. And so yeah, the interior of both of these trucks are incredible, super comfortable to drive down the road on those long trips where you're tow hauling the RV, you're hauling the horses wherever you might be going, you're hauling the ATVs or the UTVs as you go out and explore the great wilderness that we have here in the United States. All right, so that is it for our kind of comparison and contrasting between these 2 trucks in particular. Dads, we appreciate all the things that you do. Have a great Father's Day.